I'm going to be showing you all the products that I use to achieve this makeup look. As you can see, my face is looking nice, it's looking good, it's looking sweet, and I didn't do too much. I'm going to be showing you everything that I use to achieve this makeup look. Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lade, and I must applaud you for clicking on this video. I'm a medical doctor currently practicing in Lagos, Nigeria, that is obsessed with makeup and beauty, and this channel is an avenue that I use to express this obsession. So I do hope before the end of this video that you click that subscribe button and become a member of this family. This family is filled with love, it's filled with joy, it's filled with everything beautiful. Okay, so let's get right into the video. I'm super excited about this video because I've gotten a number of requests. I'm just starting out in makeup. What products can I use that are affordable, that can give me a nice looking face? If you're a beginner in makeup, you're just starting to ease into this whole makeup thing and you just want to know the basic things that you need to get, then make sure you stick around because I'm showing you everything you need. So this video is going to be split into two sections. We're going to first have the products, meaning the foundations, the concealers, all of this stuff that is the makeup that you are applying, and then we're gonna have the tools, that's like your beauty blender, your brushes, you know, everything that you need to apply the products on your face. Going in with the products first, I'm going to start with the products that you need for your face to achieve a nice looking face, and then after that I'm going to be showing you what you need for your eye makeup, and after the eye makeup we're going to be going into the lips. That is all for the product. This is like a travel size makeup bag that I got from my beauty supply store, and it contains like all the basic things that I use for a simple makeup application like this. So on the front end I put all my lip products there, and at the back I put like my liners, my mascaras, all of that stuff, and then inside the main bag is where I have like every other product that is needed. Okay, so starting out with your face, the first thing that you need is a good moisturizer. Okay, you need a good moisturizer. You want to start with a nicely moisturized face. You don't want to start with a dry skin because the makeup is going to end up looking cakey, and especially if you're using liquid products, it's not going to glide on really nicely if your face is dry or your skin is dry. So you want to make sure you start with a moisturizer that would make your skin supple and nice. So the moisturizer that I use is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is the moisturizer that I use for my face. It is water based and it glides on really nicely. It moisturizes my skin very well, and that is all that I use. I mean, aside from my usual facial routine where I use like vitamin C serums and eye serums and all of that, but the most basic thing that you need is a face moisturizer. Once you have a good face moisturizer, you're good to go. So after applying your face moisturizer, the next thing you want to do is prime your face, and that's my dog screaming, you guys. He screams like another animal that is not a dog. I don't know. Anyways, so after your moisturizer, you want to go in with your primer. I use this Flawless Ivy primer. It's super affordable. I think I got it for less than 4,000 naira. Okay, I got it for less than 4,000 naira, and it lasts a long time for me because I do not wear makeup every day. In fact, I barely actually wear makeup because I don't wear makeup to work and I'm mostly at work. So yeah, it lasts me a good amount of time. It's a gel based primer. This is how it looks. Yeah, so that's how it looks, and it glides on really nicely and smoothly. And what the primer does is that it helps to seal up your pores, and it also helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles on your face, and just make sure everywhere is looking smooth and nice so that you can have a beautiful makeup application. Time to get into the makeup proper. So the next thing that I do is I go in with my foundation. And for my foundation, for this makeup look, I use the V Beauty foundation, and my shade is Chocolate Pie. Is a super affordable foundation. Majority of the products in this video are actually Nigerian brands, so if you're located in Nigeria, you would definitely be able to get this product from a beauty supply store close to you. So this is V Beauty Total Coverage Foundation. It's a liquid foundation and it's really nice. The coverage is great. If you want a nice, you know, skin like finish, you just need a little of the foundation. And if you want a full coverage, like you're doing bad makeup, you just need to go in with a little bit extra and it does the job for you. So this is what the foundation looks like. And yes, my palm obviously is lighter than my face, so it's going to look darker on my palm, but this is my actual like skin color. Like, it blends so well with my skin. So I do actually have two shades of the V Beauty foundation. This is the Chocolate Pie, but I also have the foundation in the Chestnut shade, which is a shade lighter than my face. And I found out that recently I use this shade to actually conceal my face because it just looks nice. So next up, you need a concealer. So a concealer ideally should be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation shade, that is your skin tone. Okay, and the concealer is going to be applied on the areas that you need to conceal. So the concealer is going to be applied underneath your eyelid. Okay, this whole area, you're gonna apply your concealer. You're going to apply it here on your chin and above your upper lip, underneath your nose, and then you're also going to apply in your T-zone. Your T-zone is the center of your forehead right here, and then down the center of your nose. So when I apply my concealer, if you check my other makeup tutorial videos, you would see that I do not necessarily apply the concealer down the part of my nose. I apply it at the top part and then I leave a gap in between and apply it at the tip of my nose, the center of the tip of my nose. This just gives a more natural look because I hate how there's like just a one straight line in between the nose when people apply it like all the way down. So I try to have a break in between and just apply at the tip of my nose and this top part of my nose, and then obviously at the center of my forehead. If you have a big forehead like mine, you do not want to highlight too much at the center of your forehead because it's just going to make your forehead look way bigger. Okay, you just want to conceal a very tiny portion. So when I conceal my forehead, I only do just this small, really. I only do that small, that's all, because I don't want my forehead looking bigger than it already is. And sometimes I do not even conceal the center of my forehead. I just go in with my foundation shade all through. So there are different concealer options, affordable concealer options. I have this cover up concealer. However, for this makeup look, like this makeup on my face right now, I actually did not use a concealer to conceal my face. I actually used the lighter shade of the V Beauty foundation to conceal my face. It is just a more natural look for me and I enjoy doing that. So I use my actual shade as a foundation and I use the shade that's one shade lighter than my foundation to conceal all the areas that need to be concealed, and it blends in nicely. So you can either do that, use a foundation shade that is lighter than your skin tone, or you get an actual concealer. The good thing in using a foundation is that you get more products, because concealers always come in these tiny tubes and they're never really enough, you know. But if you're using a foundation, you have this whole tube to conceal. So that's the trick. That's the trick. Next up, after you've concealed your face, the next thing that you're going to be doing is two options. Either you go in with your powders or you go in with your blush. So now this depends on the kind of blush that you use. There are different textures of blushes. We have cream blushes and we have powder based blushes. So if you're going to be using a cream based blush, it is best you apply it at this moment before you go in with the powders. So for a cream based blush, I use this cheek Glaze TM Essentials. It's also a Nigerian brand, and this shade is in Drop Dead. It's a very nice orange shade that gives a very natural look, especially if you are melanated like me. Orange shades or blushes tend to look really good, really good on dark skin, so you want to consider that. So I apply this on my cheekbones. Okay, I apply this on my cheekbone. Just a little goes a long way, guys. You don't want to be looking like someone slapped you with blush on your face, so you just want to apply very little and that's it. So I apply this on my cheekbone. Sometimes I go over with my blush on the area, the center of my nose, right? I don't know, I just like how it looks. So but that's not necessary, you guys. Once you are like you put your blush on your cheekbones and sort of blend it all the way up to like get into the side of your eye, it really looks natural, it looks nice. And so for this makeup look, I actually used both my cream blush and my powdered blush. I used my cream blush first, and then I went in with my powders, and then after that I still topped up with my powder based blush. So after applying your foundation, your concealer, your cream based blush, the next thing you're going to be doing is applying your setting powder. Setting powder, loose powder, they're used interchangeably. So I use Flawless Ivy loose setting powder, and this one is in the shade Banana. It's a shade that's actually like 2 shades lighter than my face, my actual skin tone. And I'm just going to pour it in the cover and show you guys what it looks like. You want to make sure you get a very loose powder. This one by Flawless Ivy is really good. It's really soft and nice, and it just apply it on your face first and see, like, everything will just be looking smooth and nice, you know? So you're going to be applying this loose powder on the areas that you have concealed, which is underneath your eyelid, your chin, the area above your upper lip, and your T-zone, that's the center of your forehead, and down the bridge of your nose, however you concealed it. This is to set in that's why it's called a setting powder. It's to set in the areas that you have concealed and make everything look smooth and nice, you know. And then after this, you're going to go in with your finishing powder or your pressed powder. This powder is the shade of your foundation, or your skin tone shade. And I also use this powder from Flawless Ivy. This powder is in the shade Nutmeg. It's a very nice chocolate shade. As you can see, my powder is half done, and I use this powder all over my face. I even go over the areas that I have concealed with this powder, so that everything just blends in nicely, and it's not looking, the areas that I've concealed are not looking so bright and so sharp, and everything is looking as natural as they can look. And then after that, if you are still going in with your powdered blush, this is the time to do that. So I have this palette, is called CPD. It's from a brand called CPD. I do not know if this is a Nigerian brand or not, but I got it from my beauty supply store, and it just has 4 different shades. So this is actually an orange shade, but it's looking a bit yellowish on camera, but this is orange. and this is like a red wine shade. This is this one, and then this is a purple shade obviously, and this is pink. So for my skin tone, I prefer using the orange and the red one. So I sort of just use a brush to tap on the two, and then I apply it lightly over my cheekbones, and it gives me the perfect blush. It's looking natural. It's not even looking like I did too much. Do you get? That's the whole point. It's looking like it's the inner beauty that's coming outside. So after this, you're done with the perimeter of your face. Your skin is looking nice, your face is well laid. Now we move on to the eyes. First thing we want to do is draw our eyebrows. Now there's so many eyebrow pencils in the market today. This brow pencil has stood the test of time. I'm telling you, in 2012 when I was doing makeup, I was using the same pencil, and this is 2023. This pencil is still affordable. It's like 200 naira now, which is less than $1, and it does the job perfectly. The other newer eyebrow pencils also do a great job, and if you can afford them, by all means get them and use them. I've used a couple of newer eyebrow pencils that are really very fine and thin and give you that really nice wispy eyebrow. But we're doing drugstore here, we're doing budget friendly here, we're doing affordable. So this old school pencil, Davies pencil, is an OG that can never go out of fashion, and is less than $1. It's like 200 naira in Lagos currently, and it does the perfect job. It comes with a sharpener. As you can see, my pencil is almost done because I've been using it for some time now. All you need to do is sharpen this pencil, sharpen it very well, and draw your eyebrow. If you're still not very confident with your eyebrow skills, then you need to check out my eyebrow tutorial video. I will put in a link of this video on the top of my video right now. You're gonna see it there, so make sure you click on it. I'm also going to be putting the link in the description box. This eyebrow tutorial video is the only eyebrow tutorial video you would ever need to watch, and you're going to get your brows. You're not doing too much, you're not buying anything expensive, and your brows are going to be looking nice and natural. And after you're done with your brows, you go in with your eyelid now. So for a very natural everyday look, especially if you're a beginner and you're not really confident with doing eyeshadow looks, you want to go in looking very natural. And so for this makeup look on my face, I actually didn't even use any eyeshadow. I just went in with my finishing powder all over my eyelid. But if you want to do some eyeshadow looks, definitely get a nice eyeshadow palette. So I have two palettes I'm going to show you guys. This is a palette from Flawless Ivy as well. This is the Too Faced eyeshadow palette, and it comes with a variety of colors. If you can see from the camera, you would see that all these bright colors, I barely touch them because I'm a fan of a very natural looking eyelid, except if I'm going for an actual look that needs to be colorful. But majority of the times, and if you check through my makeup videos, you will see that my eyeshadow is always, or most times, very natural. I'm either using like a brown, or I'm using like an orange shade, I'm using like a cream shade to just achieve a very natural eye look. And so on this palette, you see that I mostly touch this one, and then the orange shade as well. That's what I majorly use. But if you need colors, then there are other colors as well, and there are some of them that do have glitters on them, and some are really just plain. So you want to get an eyeshadow palette that comes with a variety of options for you. I also have this 24 eyeshadow palette. This is from J Cat Beauty. This is not a Nigerian brand. This is I think it's an American brand, but I bought this eyeshadow palette when I was in the Philippines. and it also comes with a variety of colors. As you can see, the orange shade is the one that's half done, and so I always just use like the orange, the brown. Occasionally I touch on the other colors, but most times I stay on the natural side of the palette because I can't. But before you apply your eyeshadow, you want to go in with an eyeshadow primer. Yes, there is a primer for your eyeshadow. They usually come white color based. This helps to ensure that the eyeshadow color is actually coloring. Like the color is coming through, because when you apply your eyeshadow on your eyelid, like just with your foundation and your concealer on top of it, the colors may not tend to look as pigmented as you want them to look. So with an eyeshadow primer, the actual intensity of the color of the eyeshadow comes out. So I have this Flawless Ivy eyeshadow. This is the Flawless Ivy eyeshadow primer, and as you can see, it's white. When you apply it, it's white like this. This one is actually a cream based eyeshadow primer, so you want to apply it very nicely and dab it onto your eyelid, and after that you can go in with your eyeshadow and blend everything nicely. After your eyeshadow, you want to definitely eye your line. So there are a variety of options. You can use an eyeliner pencil to line your eyes. You can use a liquid eyeliner to line your eyes, and you can use a gel based one as well. So for the pencil, I use the same Davis pencil but in the color black to line my eye, and that is what I actually used today. I didn't want to go in with a liquid eyeliner. So if you're not very confident, I think I've said the word confident a lot of times in this video, but if you're still not perfected the use of a liquid eyeliner, then you want to use your OG pencil. Okay, it's going to give you the same intensity as the liquid eyeliner. But if you know how to use the liquid eyeliner and you're sure you can use it well, that it doesn't smudge your eyeshadow, then go ahead with it. So for liquid eyeliner, I use this liquid eyeliner from Rimmel. I use this Rimmel liquid eyeliner. I like that the tip is actually sturdy. It's not like brush like, it's actually like just a and it works very well for me. I use liquid eyeliner actually a lot, except times where I want something just very simple and sharp, then I go in with my pencil. But another option as well that you can use is your gel liner. This is a gel liner from Flawless Ivy. It is also color black. The issues with gel liners a lot of the time is that they tend to dry up, but this one has actually lasted a good amount of time and it's not like dried up like that. So I still use it every once in a while. I use the line underneath my eye, okay, period. Okay, so after you lined your eyes, the next thing you want to do is a mascara. So if you're a beginner, you can quit the eyelashes. Even I myself sometimes struggle with fixing false lashes. All you need is a good mascara to get your lashes looking wispy. Okay, the mascara that I use is this Revlon mascara. So I use this Revlon volumizing mascara, and you just really want to just apply on your lashes. Okay, just go from outside. That's all you need to do, guys. That's all you need to do, and your lashes are going to be looking nice. You make sure you do not forget your lower lashes as well, because it helps to bring out your eyes and make it pop more. You get what I mean? And after that, you're done with your eye. You don't need to do too much, guys. Just draw your brows, you know, put your eyeliner, put your mascara. You may not use eyeshadow. You're done. You're looking nice. So next up is the lips. So the first thing I like to go in with, and I do this before I even start my makeup, is apply a lip balm on my lip. For a lip balm, the easiest thing to apply is Vaseline. You guys, Vaseline is so good. If you have an actual lip balm, that's good. You can go ahead and apply that. But if you don't, this Vaseline lip therapy that comes in a pink shade is the perfect option, and it's super affordable. You guys, I don't think this thing is probably less than 1,000 naira or 1,000 naira at most, which is like $2, right? So this is what I use. I apply this on my lip right after I moisturize my face, so that everything is looking juicy and nice already. You want to do that before you start going in with all of your makeup. Make sure your lips are ready by the time you're ready for your lips. So after moisturizing your lips, the next thing you want to do is line your lips. You guys, this is a step that you cannot afford to miss. And for my lip, obviously there are lip liners, but I also still use the same Davis pencil in the brown shade, the same one that I use for my brow. I absolutely love to use that for my lip as well. So I have two of those pencils. One is dedicated to my brow and the other one is dedicated to my lip, because it's a really nice brown shade that works with almost any, if not every, lipstick color, right? But you can also get some other affordable lip liners. I have another one from Flawless Ivy. This it's like a brown shade, but it sort of comes off reddish when you apply it on your lip. I use this lip liner as well. So you just want to follow the shape of your lips. I'm not a fan of overlining my lips because I feel like I already have big lips. Like, my lip size is enough. I do not want to add to that, so I do not overline. But if you have really small lips, you can as well go over and overline on top of your actual lip so that it gives you more volume. I actually mixed 2 lipsticks and then with a lip gloss. So I used this Morphe matte lipstick in the shade Boy Toy. It's a very nude, shade, right? But because by the time I use this, it sort of looks dusty. I can't think of any other words to describe it. It looks kind of dusty. So I go over it with this pink lipstick. This is from Beyond Beauty. I think this is a Nigerian brand as well. I'm not sure, but it's this really nice baby pink shade, right? So I first apply the nude Morphe lipstick and then I put this on top and just, you know, like mix them nicely on my lip, and it is my natural lip color look by the time I mix the two. So I mix the two of them, especially on my lower lip. For my upper lip, it's more of the lip liner, and after that I go in with my lip gloss. So I also use 2 lip glosses because I just love having a super glossy lip. So I first go in with this Morphe lip gloss as well. This is in the shade Cruising. Okay, this is also like a nude shade, a nude lip gloss shade. And I've used this lipstick and lip gloss on one of my recent YouTube shorts lip tutorial, so you can check it out. I'll also leave a link on top here and in the description box. So I go in with that lip gloss, and then after that I go in with a clear lip gloss. This is the cheapest lip gloss you can ever get in Nigeria. This is Absolute lip gloss. Is a clear gloss, and this is like 300 naira. This is less than $1, and this thing is very thick and nice. Makes your lip look kissable. It makes your lips look as kissable as they can be. Like, your lips will be popping. And before I forget, final thing, once you're done with all of your face, right, you want to go in with a setting spray to set everything nicely. And this is a very budget friendly setting spray. All you just need to do is shake and spray all over your face. Okay, it sets it nicely. It also reduces the powdery look because when you've gone in with all your powders. And that's all, you guys. These are all the actual products that you need to achieve a simple everyday makeup look, and they are all super affordable as well. And other products that you can get if you're feeling up to the task, or if you want to add some shimmer and glitter, is your highlighter. So for the highlighter, I also have this Flawless Ivy highlighter. This is in the shade FL05. This is sort of like a bronze shade highlighter. Yeah, so you can apply this if you want. I usually apply my highlighter just directly on top of my cheekbones, at the center of my nose, and on my chin as well. So I go in with my highlighter at the inner corners of my eye as well. But for this makeup look, because I was trying to do a very simple, everyday, natural, beginner friendly look, I did not even bother to apply a highlighter. So now we're done with the product. Finally, it felt like it was never going to end. We're done with all the basic products that you need to achieve a simple, everyday, natural looking makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you picked a thing or two. If there is anything that you're confused about, you can definitely drop your questions in the comment section and I'll be sure to reply them. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, drop a comment and tell me, and make sure you share it to your friends on WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Make sure you share this video. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.